Hello guys, so what's up, what's good? Hope you guys had an amazing weekend, and in few hours now the market is gonna be open, and then I'm just making sure we keep on we stay on track with everything we spoke about, so far. And then I will also kind of like make sure I implement this weekly outlook on inside our trading course as well, so you guys see how I approach the markets on a weekly basis. Basically, every beginning of the week, how I do my weekly outlook. So um apart from that, nothing special. We're gonna make it short, very very short. I'll make sure I make this video as short as possible, 10 minutes max, and that's just what we're gonna be doing, just to wrap the weekly outlook. And then let's go, just dive into the market quick. So weekly calendar, the economical calendar, my camera is shaking, make sure I avoid that happening. So what I have here is the economical calendar, so I'm applying it and then moving this to the week, this week, yeah, and then we apply, and then basically this is what we have for this upcoming week. We have on Monday, basically FOMC is a medium impact news. We are more interested in the red one. And then so on Wednesday there's just gonna be Trump's speech, which is definitely gonna have a major impact in the market. So we observe that. You guys should be aware of that and before you trade. So on Monday, which is in the market opening in few hours, 1 hour thereabouts, and then on Tuesday nothing else. So we are pretty much on our own, on just basically, my camera is shaking again, on more of technical. But again, don't forget we had a fundamental last week, which was this whole war with Iran, and then US bombing, stuff like that. That's already something that's already something that I think that's what Donald Trump will be speaking about next week. So that already is enough for the market to have a little that's enough of fundamental already to impact the market. So I believe that's gonna have a major impact in the market, which I would rather say that's the reason why this trade of the sell that I took from last Friday end up going back up to the entry. If not, this trade was meant to give me my TP, which was right here. You can see market came all the way here. I think I did 1 to 10 on this, 1 to 8 on this trade. Well, my TP was 1 to 13, which, yeah, is okay. It's pretty much where it is. Even though if I had it here, I would have closed here, which was 1 to 10. I didn't even see this. Well, my TP was here, market just stopped here and then reversed. So let's go. Now let's dive into it. This is a new week. We forgot about last week. We approached the market as new. So I'm gonna be deleting pretty much everything and then still marking them up. It's better that way for me. So as I said, we want to keep it quick and short. So we still have this much. I will change my broker to this one. I don't want to use O under here. I think let me just go back to the O under. Yeah. So what we have is the same thing. I need to mark here first. I think in this case I'm more interested in this top first, here where market is likely to push all the way to, here. I'm more interested in there. I'm also much interested in here. No, I'm not interested in there anymore. I'm much more interested in here, That's the kind of line I want to mark it from. So then much interested in here, then here. So these lines are marking, there's pretty much, you guys already know how we do it. It's just basically the lows that we are expecting market to sweep, then we look for entry, So instance now, what we are observing in this Monday coming is we're pretty much bullish. Why we are bullish is simply the fact that, look, um the weekly time frame is giving me this, and as I remember, this weekly time frame had like 4 days or few days to go to close, and then the probability of this closing bullish is fucking high, which if it does, we are likely to push back to this top. Then let's scale it to the daily. Is looking bullish as well. Then the 14 hours is pretty much looking bullish, and this is what I usually trade. The way these candlesticks are looking this way, from this to here, that's one step for me. Then from these three candlesticks here, 1 2 3, from this first, then this 1 2 3, they are already looking fucking good for me, and for me to be looking for bullish entry already. So that's pretty much something to be looking for buy. Then now we need to detail it more. That's not enough. And the 12 hours also align with what I wanted in the 14 hours. Now, I just want to keep it simple for the candlestick, since I've not taught you guys about this yet, but we will be talking about it soon. So just keep watching my videos. It's the same thing. The 8 hours is looking pretty much well, the way I like it, to be guiding buy move. So as far as this candlestick is pointing green here, I still down for buys. As far as looking this way, I'm looking for buys. But no, that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on something that we already spoke about, which we already spoke about. Sweep of liquidity. I don't know, did we? I can't remember. But I already made the video, so you just have to drop them on the perfect time. So what I'm observing is just, I'm seeing some pretty much market moving on the trend. So I just want to make sure you people see this and put them into consideration. So here we pretty much have, we have a channel here. You see this? That's beautiful channel, and I still want to show you something similar here as well, so those are how the market moved pretty much this week. We still have something coming down here that we already spoke about. Maybe I've dropped that video, I can't remember. We still have something like this here as well. You see this? You can also see this here, but now we are more interested in this ones here. So you see, usually when gold does this up move accumulation, it tends to grab the liquidity. Then when it does it this way, it tends also to grab the liquidity. But the reason why it's not grabbing the liquidity is just based on the way the 8 hours is looking here. Or you can see the way the 8 hours was looking messy here. It was not that much clean. Here as well, it wasn't that clean. Here as well, so it was already messy. But this one, I don't want to say something that will be weird, but it's looking more bullish, and with the momentum coming in and the fundamental that we had with the war coming in, what we should be expecting basically, I want to see markets coming out of this level totally. We already closed above this high here, which is a pretty much, I'll put this one in this line. Very good line. So we want to see market can still go down, basically still going down from here. We want to, that simply means what? Sweeping liquidity here and then give us entry, and then we can still short. I'm still down for that, but I'm more of the buys. I'm more of the buys. Why am I still on the sell? Is because of I still see market coming all the way down here or even down here. You feel me? So that's why I'm more of the sell. And that's not personal, it's just based on my analysis. Gold needs to retest minimum of 700, minimum of 700, somewhere around here. Basically taking out this low or retesting this low. And that's something I'm just hoping gold does that. If it doesn't, and then we see market closing above here, we're going to be looking for entry and then buy. If it closes above here, we're going to be looking for entry. It definitely means gold will open, market will open, and then we shoot up. So you guys should be aware of that. Then as for buy entries, we want to see it closing above though. You want to see it closing above. If not, anything below here is we're still bearish. We want to see it closing above here. So this trend line is what I marked here. I just want to explain this. This was a good, you see how market moves here, touching back here, touching back here. You can be sure you will not see this maybe at first, maybe later on you now saw it here, maybe somewhere around here now you saw it, maybe around here you saw it, or maybe you had this trend like a little bit adjusted like this way, first, maybe this way, and then you saw it here, so you should be looking for out to short whenever it touches here, then buy here. But again, he did give us this one, and then you adjust it. You are down to adjust your trend line. For right now, it's already locked in. You can lock this because market already gave us something, so you don't have to be adjusting it anymore. So here you should be looking for shorts, which you get stop out here. Pretty much something is okay. Then when you look for short, just try to target somewhere here, or even targeting market grabbing all this liquidity here. But again, here again, I would say you should looking for buy here as well, and then taking it up here because you don't know when it's gonna break. As a day trader, I just go for what you can see and what you know about, not what you don't know. So that's the same reason why I'm saying here, I don't know if we're gonna be buying, but I believe we are still bearish for now. Because of we have this low to be taken. But the fundamental is saying something else, which is the war with Iran is likely for gold to be bullish. And the way this my 14 hours, 12 hours are looking, plus this 8 hours are looking, we are likely to be bullish. So what we want to do is that we want to wait for market to come above here, which simply means market opens and push aggressively. Once we see candlestick closing above here, we want to look for entry and then target it all the way to this level here. It's likely for good to, when it closes above here, it's likely for it to push all the way here. Likely. Yeah. So that's just gonna be all for today. I'll be dropping trades and nothing else. Bye. Peace.